Hello and welcome to That's Intense, your destination for the latest news on AMD and Supermicro, powered by our performance-intensive computing site. My name is Matt Harris, and joining me today is Peter Krass, the editor of Performance Intensive Computing. Peter, welcome.
Hi.
So embedded systems don't really get the same attention as cloud or AI infrastructure. Why do you think they're still so critical when it comes to retail?
Well, many retail environments are less than ideal. They don't have big data centers, in your local supermarket. So the environments are not ideal for computers. Often sometimes they're hot, they're cold, they're not always protected, there's limited power. There's a lot of reasons why you need a different kind of computer system for a retail situation than you would have in a big data center. There's air conditioning, there's everything you need. That's not always the case out in a retail outlet.
In the full tech explainer that you have on performance-intensive computing, you compare embedded systems as a ski lift compared to a freight train. What exactly does that mean, and how does that translate to real-world deployments?
Sure. Well, just to go with the analogy for a minute, both the ski lift and the freight train get you from point A to point B. But the freight train can carry all sorts of things. It can carry apples, it can carry oats, it can carry pieces of metal, people, horses. The ski lift just does one little thing, but it does it very, very well. It carries skiers up a hill so they can ski down. So the same is sort of true by analogy with these sort of general purpose processors. So if you go into a data center and look under the hood of a server, these CPUs, they can do lots of different kinds of things. They can run business applications, they can run AI, they can run databases, you name it. They're designed to do lots and lots of things. Now, they're quite big, they're expensive, and they use a lot of power. So now we're looking at retail systems. They can't do all those things. They do a few things really, really well. However, you also save on power, cost, return on investment, all sorts of good benefits there.
So let's get specific about the kind of environments we're talking about. When it comes to retail, what kind of environments are really going to benefit from embedded systems, and which ones might not?
Well, I think the big situation in the retail stores is that they often don't have connections to the cloud. That's another thing. So a lot of this processing has to be done locally. And it can really serve a wide range of retailers. I mean, it could be a small retailer that just needs a point of sale terminal, or it could be somebody big like a Walmart or Tesco, where they kind of have a warehouse, adjoined to the retail store. And so you need systems that are not just keeping track of sales, but managing inventory and deciding when new deliveries need to be made. So that is quite a wide range here. I don't mean to make these systems sound too single-minded. And I really can't think of too many retail operations where these wouldn't work.
That makes sense. So they're kind of well suited to most environments of most sizes.
They really are designed to be pretty rugged. They can go into closets. They can go onto counters. They're pretty rugged.
Yep, makes sense. Peter, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you to our audience for watching as well. If you want to learn more about AMD and Supermicro, please head on over to performance-intensive-computing.com.